is Mitch Egner. I'm 27 years old. I was born and raised in Victoria and currently living in Vancouver, BC.
My name is Andrew Dobby. I'm 26 years old. I was born and raised in Langley, BC, and I'm a race car driver.
My dad got me into racing when I was 7 years old by bringing home a go-kart. It was just before my 8th birthday. I had no idea what it was really about at the time, but it became a sport I quickly fell in love with, and I couldn't imagine my life without it at this point. And I am so excited to see where this 2020 season takes me.
My journey to racing has been a little bit unorthodox. I've always been into cars, but I assumed the barrier to entry was so high until I started researching and realized it was doable. So I got my race license locally here in BC and jumped down that rabbit hole and went racing, and here we are today.
My most exciting racing experience to date is definitely my 2017 season. It was the season we entered the Pacific F2000 Pro Series, and we were the newcomers to the series. We got off to a good start in practice and qualifying, but we lost 2 engines over the course of the weekend, and it put us so far behind we didn't even think we should be able to continue. But we pushed through, and we wound up clinching the championship in the final race of the season, and it was such an amazing experience and one I will remember forever.
My most exciting race moment to date is probably not one that's going to impress anyone, but it meant a lot to me at the time. It was in my first year of racing, my first race away from my home track, which is Mission. I went down to the Ridge in Shelton, Washington with my friend. We were very ill prepared. We were against people that had been there before. And it was a rain race, and it was a win, and it felt huge at the time, but in hindsight it wasn't really a big deal. But it was good to share that moment with my friend, and it still means a lot to me to this day.
The training program we put in place for the 2020 season is the most intense I've seen yet. From the karting, to the sim training, to the diet, to the gym program. There's so much going on. It's full involvement, full lifestyle, and I'm confident it's going to take us to the top step, right where we need to be.
Preparing for the 2020 season, we'll be starting on a strict regimented diet. We'll be spending a lot of time at the kart track, just staying fresh until we know the schedule, and then we'll be transitioning a lot of time to simulator training once we know the tracks that we're going to be at.
The last few weeks have been absolutely amazing for me. I couldn't have imagined this a year ago today, and we're at the point now where I can confirm that I will be competing in the 2020 F3 Americas Series for Relentless Motorsports.
My immediate focus for 2020 is the upcoming F3 season. Beyond that, I'm just going to keep pushing myself. And I've learned to take every opportunity that comes my way in this sport. So I'm going to focus on the year ahead and go from there.
Thank you guys for watching. I'm Mitch Egner. You can follow me on Instagram at Mitch Egner.
I'm Andrew Dobby. My Instagram is at AndrewDobby93. And we're the 2020 drivers for the Relentless Motorsports team.